Hello, everyone. Today's topic, extraordinary within the ordinariness. With certain regularity, talking to people who complain about being bored, complaining about life being robotic, things being robotic, certain what would be the word? Certain boredom with the routines of life. And it is probably a challenge for many of us because many of life's activities are quite similar. No, every day we sleep, we get up, we go about our daily chores and activities, and we eat, and then we do some sport or entertainment, and we go to bed, and it repeats again the next day. And it is very easy to kind of get stuck in certain robotic, automated activities and getting bored by that, getting annoyed maybe even by that, or getting discouraged or disheartened with life. It is an art to lift our mind and our feelings beyond the ordinariness of routine daily activities. But it is definitely possible. Now, one of the things we ask sometimes when there is an interaction with an audience is, what is this? And people say this is hands, this is skin, these are fingers, this is muscles or blood vessels. Different things they will say. But also, this is a wonder. This hand is a miracle. Now, what makes it a miracle, or what makes it just a hand, is the one who is seeing this hand, the mindset of the one who is looking. They say, there's this saying, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And so if there is the mindset of wonder, then I will see a wonder. And this hand is a little miracle. And this hand is also a little miracle. And this mouth is also a miracle. These eyes are immense miracles. One miracle here, one miracle there. The whole body is a miracle. These flowers are little miracles. The Zoom is another miracle, and Facebook is another man-made miracle. This microphone is a miracle. If I have the mindset to see it. Now, if we perform ordinary actions, not like what I'm now doing is I'm watching, using the eyes, using the mouth to speak, making gestures with the hands. These are ordinary actions, ordinary everyday actions. But do I do them in an extraordinary consciousness? Then it becomes a joy. Using these eyes to see, what a wonder. And I can see so many different things. Using this mouth to speak, and I can speak words of comfort. I can speak words of peace. I can also use this mouth to speak words that are not so nice or that are just waste and create noise. So the consciousness with which we do the ordinary actions, that can make it an extraordinary experience. Now the spiritual angle we can bring in is that the real self is this extraordinary spiritual being, the being of consciousness. The real self is a being of sorry, a being of wisdom, a being that is invisible to the human eye and that has come in this world to experience, to express, to experiment, to play, to give. So if in the mind there is that awareness of the true self as a spiritual being who is innately peaceful, who is innately loving and benevolent, and that I'm using these eyes, using this body to interact with you, to share those vibrations of peace or a feeling of brotherhood infused with vibrations of love, then a greeting or a sharing of a vision, looking eye to eye, can become an extraordinary action. Because in greeting, I don't say hola or just hi or hello, how are you? But there is an exchange of soul to soul. And there is behind that exchange through the eyes are thoughts and feelings of spiritual brotherhood and love. And the greeting is to reinforce my innate nature of peace and to share those vibrations with you. Then that greeting becomes an extraordinary action. And so many times when we get bored or frustrated or distressed or stuck, we want to change things. We want to do different things, go somewhere else, leave everything. Whilst the real spirituality says, you don't need to change anything. Oh, nothing wrong with taking an occasional retreat or a change of scenery. But real spirituality is not shifting the external things, which are ordinary, but bring in that ordinary thinking and that extraordinary thinking and that extraordinary perspective. Bring in spiritual perspective. It is not just two human beings saying hello and trying to get something or trying to get something done, but it is two spiritual beings meeting and greeting and reinforcing the good and the beauty within each other and acknowledging and sharing those vibrations and those feelings of auspicious wishes and feelings of equality and feelings of acknowledging each other's beauty. Then we as if uplift our own life, and we uplift the life and the life experience of others. And that can be with simple basic daily actions. Make a simple act, a special act by infusing it with higher consciousness and higher awareness. Now, there is this understanding within the spiritual knowledge of Raj Yoga is that the language of pure thoughts and of auspicious wishes and the language of the vibrations communicated through the eyes is much more powerful than the language spoken in words. And so if we speak and it is combined with those higher auspicious thoughts and auspicious wishes, and with the vision of love, a love of brotherhood, love of friendship, love of camaraderie, love of fellow, what is it, residents of earth even, then there is a communication that is further than just words, and it goes deeper. Extraordinary within the ordinary. So next time when you greet someone, don't just say hola, hello, hi, bye, or maybe not even hi these days. You say Take a moment, look into the eyes, realize I am a spiritual being of consciousness. You are also a spiritual being of consciousness. And try to communicate that bond or feelings of love or feelings of peace and silence. Try to communicate those vibrations through your eyes, acknowledging and appreciating the presence of the other. By acknowledging and appreciating the presence of the self also. Shall we try? Try and see. This is a nice experiment. Anyone you meet, every meeting or every interaction is a gift. Just like these hands are miracles, every interaction is a gift of life. So can we, by simple actions, appreciate it for ourselves and show appreciation? Just look in the eyes and communicate feelings of peace and acknowledgement and appreciation and feelings of spiritual love. Okay, so let's have a few moments of deeply practicing this more spiritual consciousness for the self. And in the silence, let us completely calm down. And allow the external calm to influence the mind. And come into this awareness. There is a physical dimension which may be calm and silent, may also not be. But that I have the power to choose different thoughts, and a different focus. We can focus on the invisible and the subtle. Just reinforce the awareness that we exist as thinking, conscious, experiencers, invisible beings of consciousness, souls. Interacting with the world of matter, but the real self is this timeless, invisible soul. And soul needs nothing to exist, nothing to be alive. Body needs, so body, you give it food, you give it water, you give it oxygen. But soul exists regardless of whatever happens to body or in the external world. And try and grasp this state of mind where there is absence of need. Free from desires. Such a peace. And in that selfless, calm state of mind, everything that comes to us is an extra gift. There is no need or dependency. It is an extra gift. Thank you and have a good day.